Let's do this. Okay, hello, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about this jar. So let's get into this video. I've seen plenty of these on, I think, Pinterest before, and the idea behind this little jar is to create good memories and sort of focus more on the positive things in life. So behind the idea of this little jar is that for 1 year straight, every single week, you write down a highlight of your week. So that can be anything from a stranger smiling at you to you got the bestest gift for Christmas ever. And I think that is just a brilliant idea to, yeah, as I said before, to focus on the good things in life. And in times like these, especially when we have to deal with a lot of things that tend to drag us down a little bit, it's even better to focus on all the good things in life. And I'm so happy I did this. I have done my little jar for 2020, and each week I wrote down my personal highlight. So I encourage all of you out there who are watching my videos, and especially this one, to make your own jar. It's, I don't know, what are we in, like the third week now, second or third week in January, so you can still make it count for sure. Scratch all those good memories from the past couple of weeks together and start your memory jar. I don't even know what to call this, but yeah, I think it would be fun or like interesting for you guys to see one of my personal highlights. I'm not gonna go through every single one of them with you. Off camera I will, because if you think about it, I have started this in the beginning of January 2020, so I've no idea what half of the memories that I wrote down are. I might still remember them in my head, but I think it's gonna be really nice to read through all of them. So let's do it. A bit nervous. I'm just gonna go through. Before I open this, I also wrote down the week, so the memories are kind of like connected with some sort of like a timestamp, because obviously we've got like 52 weeks a year, and if I have like week 4 or something, I know it has been in January. So just as a little heads up. Week 6, going camping with my Manji crew in Albany. Week 6, so that must have been, that must have been in February, just before Grace left to go to the East Coast, and that was our final camping trip in Betty's Beach. How I cherish those memories from that weekend. Aww, that makes me happy. That's a good one. Week 49, babe making me a vegan advent calendar. This is quite recent, but it's still a very good memory because my girlfriend made me a vegan advent calendar, because it's really hard to get decent ones in Australia because they put milk in everything, even in dark chocolate. So I was very happy when she took all of that chocolate out and melted her own vegan chocolate into the little cubes. That was nice. Week 1, oh, I've got week 1. When Grace cooked a surprise dinner for me. Oh bless. Grace, my dear friend, if you're watching this, can you remember this? I remember, I completely forgot that it was the first little memory that I wrote down, but I remember that she made me vegan spaghetti bolognese and and garlic bread on the side, and it was during a time where we hated the hostel and it was just so crazy busy, and we just sat on our dorm floor over there and sat on the floor on the concrete and ate our dinner, and it was one of the most magical nights in this hostel. Week 18. Working for a really nice lady and getting a bottle of wine from her. I remember working for Anne, and she had a small truffle farm and was just starting her own avocado farm. Yeah? Ah, nice. Thank you. Cool. Oh, come here. Yeah, that was during a hard time because I was in sort of like a mangy depression. This little town and the hostel itself just wasn't feeling like myself, but the place was really nice to work for. And yeah, when we finished after a couple of weeks, she gave us a nice free bottle of her own wine because she used to own a vineyard. Week 13. Getting the cloud back. So when I used to stay at the dorm over there, we had, well, I was sleeping in the bottom bunk and my friend Grace was sleeping in the top bunk, and when Grace left I sort of like got together with Presley, and when she first moved into my dorm there was some other girl sleeping in Grace's old bed, and we used to call it the cloud because it had a brand new mattress and it was thick and it just felt like absolute heaven laying on it. And yeah, that was the day when Presley got to swap her bed to Grace's old bed, and we had the cloud back. Week 9. Michael made me play Stupid Love out loud while picking avos. That was, gosh, that was last avocado season when I, same as now, hated picking avocados, and there was this German lad, Michael. He was good crack, and he, I don't know, he was just really laid back, and we were both waiting on Lady Gaga's new song, and when it got released we just hit play on Spotify and blasted it out so long, and that was during avocado season. So that's a really good memory. Week 24. Skating again after 2 years. That was when I bought myself a new skateboard or longboard. That was epic. Week 41. The deep convo with Kish. I remember this vividly because Kish is a good friend of mine now, and that was after like 2 weeks of knowing him. We all went camping and we had the deepest conversation ever, and this is kind of like how we bonded, so that's a really good memory. Week 22. Moving into a private room. After 10 months in a dorm, that feeling was ecstatic. Week 32. Rex coming on a spontaneous run with me. Rex being the hostel dog, and if you know Rex, he is a lazy dog. So I remember this because that was the one and only time when he came on a 5K run with me. Week 39. Painting an amazing acrylic canvas, which you would probably see here a little bit. Obviously now it's blocked, but you can see it in most of my videos because this is my standard background. Week 33. Uploading a video on YouTube again. Week 43. Recycling my first box of hostel bottles. Okay, this is it. I hope you enjoyed these little snippets of my personal highlights throughout last year. I am very much excited for your journey in making good memories. Definitely let me know in the comments below what your highlight of last week was. and I hope some of you might go for it and create their own little jar of positive memories for this year. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week. Bye!